WLNS 6 News, your news leader.
Well, in 2008, Livingston County banned the adoption of pit bulls from its animal shelter. But last month, the county, they decided to lift that ban.
So we decided to take a look at whether pit bulls are safe pets, or do they pose a danger to our kids and our communities. Stacia Mullaney has more in this special report.
No, game's over.
Steve Bell is as passionate about pit bulls as his pit bull is about Frisbee.
They've got this stigma attached to them that I really think is unfair. I view them as a very intelligent dog, probably smarter than most.
Bell adopted Amber from the Ingham County Animal Shelter about 5 years ago. And on a recent trip back there, his fiancé says Gabby chose him.
She came right out to him and just kind of curled up in his lap, and that was it. We took her home the next day.
Bell believes pit bulls get a bad rap because too many owners don't understand the breed.
If you give a pit bull structure and you give them a routine to their day and you give them love, they are the most loyal, friendly dogs you've ever met.
That's why he and his fiancée are pleased Livingston County just lifted its ban on pit bull adoptions. In the past, any pit bull that came through these doors would be put to sleep.
I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair to just judge the animal based on its breed.
And County Commissioner Dennis Dolan agrees. He voted for the change that makes this pit bull a lucky one.
Any type of animal could be made a vicious animal.
So while simply being a pit bull would have been enough to seal his fate just 1 month ago, this dog now has the opportunity to find a loving home.
People think that pit bulls are nasty dogs by nature, that it's in their genes. It's not.
But lawyer Mark Bernstein sees both the physical and emotional scars caused by pit bull attacks. He says it's not so simple.
There is a large body of evidence that says that pit bulls are a breed that is specifically bred to be aggressive, that's history is founded in aggressive fighting behavior.
My dogs have never acted aggressive toward anyone or anything. I would not allow that.
But Bernstein says that for every pit bull owner who claims the family pet would never hurt anyone, there's a victim of a pit bull attack still trying to overcome the horror.
We see this at our firm every day, the result of these pit bulls mangling and savagely attacking children and grown-ups too.
The lawyer says in changing its policy, Livingston County is making a huge mistake.
I think the people of Livingston County, especially the children who are the most vulnerable and who will be, not might be, but who will be the most represented victims of this change in public policy, they're going to pay the price.
But Commissioner Dolan disagrees.
This decision has not put the community in danger because now the fact is that the policy governs all animals.
That means any individual dog deemed to be aggressive by a standard temperament test will not be adopted out. The Ingham County Animal Shelter has been using the standard temperament test for years. They let us tag along as they tested this pit bull, Marigold.
We put them in a vet hold.
The test, which checks for any sign of aggression, also checks to see what the dog does when you take its food away.
This is what we want to see. You know, she's easily moving her head away. The fingers of the hand are in her mouth, and she just doesn't really care.
Then, after allowing Marigold to show off for a moment, it's back inside where her fate lies in the paws of an unlikely friend.
Come on out, kitty.
In order to pass the temperament test, a pit bull must be able to make friends with, or at least muster a tolerance for cats.
So she's play bowing.
Ingham County Shelter Director Jamie McAloon-Lampman understands passing the test doesn't mean the dog will never attack anyone.
Does it happen? Yes, it does happen.
But she says it's a very good way to screen out aggressive dogs.
If they've got a prey drive, we will not adopt them out. We don't consider them safe in the community.
But Bernstein says prey drive or not, all pit bulls are dangerous.
They are less sensitive to pain. Their attacks last much longer than another dog. And there are very few indicators that they are going to attack.
He hopes that Livingston County and others like it will reconsider allowing these dogs in our neighborhoods.
There is no question that this puts children at risk in Livingston County. Absolutely no question about it.
But in his backyard with his so-called dangerous dogs, Bell doesn't buy it.
If they're not raised right, not so much. I mean, but that's with any breed. I've met Chihuahuas that are more vicious than my pit bulls.
You give these guys a lot of love, and they just respond to it. They pour out nothing but love back to you. That's all they seem to want.
That and sticks, and just maybe a fair shake.
Okay.
All right, lots of questions, but it's a great, interesting report and series. And why did Livingston County, first of all, why did they decide to lift the ban, Stacia?
They actually, a number of individuals and groups began protesting the ban. So Livingston County commissioners, they formed a fact-finding committee, and they found that the ban was actually ineffective at keeping aggressive dogs out of the community.
Okay. Real quick, when you were there at Bernstein's law office, did you see a lot of Chihuahua attack pictures? No, I'm just curious.
We did.
All right. Next question, though. We're talking about somebody like this guy who says my pets are okay. A lot of people who have kept these pets, they've not been family pets. There's been another reason.
Right. The fact is, dog fighting is prevalent in Ingham County, and once officers seize these dogs, there isn't much that they can do for them. So tonight at 11, we'll have that part.
Yeah, all right.
All
That's
right.
a serious
Thanks,
part
Stacia.
too. Thank you so much. Well, stay with us.